G'day legends and welcome back to another episode of That Slot Car Guy News for a Thursday. We have got plenty to get through. Another IME special, the Barcelona Model Expo, and some regular news to get through. But before we do, a word from the official news sponsor. Today's news is proudly brought to you by Slot Mods, established in 2008, makers of the finest slot car raceways in the world. Let's race. So welcome back legends to another episode, and as always a huge thank you to Slot Mods, the official news sponsor. Please show them some love and visit their socials linked in the video description and this news video itself. But before we get into the regular news, we'll kick off with some IME special, the Barcelona Model Expo. This was the first expo, I believe, that they've ran, the IME. The next big one is in Madrid, so I believe we're going to see some more stuff there. But before I show you the snippets from the show itself, these were taken directly from Slot Pixel's video that he released on Tuesday, which is the official, or the video from the IME. Really, really good. Check it out. There's a lot more in his video that I've showed in the snippets. He has given me permission to take some photos to show you some more close-ups of some of the exciting cars, and I have found some absolute gems in there, including a new lap timer that is coming. So stay tuned, we'll get stuck into that first, and thank you very much Slot Pixel. Please support him. He does support our channel, so let's support his. But let's kick off with some IME news, and we'll kick off with the cars first. So let's kick off the IME car news with scale order. Now they are showing off some of the prototypes that we've already seen at the UK festival, but it is good to show you again. A couple of these cars keep popping up in questions on Facebook. Let's kick off with the Porsche first. Huge fan of this, it looks incredible. I've had it in my hands. It looks very, very impressive. Another car that I think is nearly highly anticipated is the Peugeot. So yes, if you are still asking the question, Scale Auto is doing the Peugeot. I have announced that on Facebook a couple of days ago, and we did know about this once we're at the UK festival. The BMW is also looking good. Cannot wait to see a livery. This is the same prototype that we had at the UK Slot Festival. It's a very early print, but it's good to see it's doing the rounds. Looks incredible. Onto some old school F1 cars. Yes, old school F1. These look incredible. 124 in scale. Again, looks like 124 scale is coming back in a big way. And they also signed off some new chassis designs and new chassis as well. And I believe they're 124 in scale. Again, if you want to see the video of this, you get to see some better close-ups. And of course, there's some talking that you can put in closed caption English. So if you do want to know what they're talking about, please go watch it. It's on Slot Pixel's video. And of course, he has given me permission to show these pics. But now let's move on to the next manufacturer. So let's jump over and check out Fly Slot. Now these are stills from the video itself, so I have paused and taken screenshots with permission from Slot Pixel, and I've actually found some cars that I'm very interested in. So stay tuned to the end, there's some more gold coming. But let's kick off with Fly, and we do have the Formula One historic cars, or the old school cars, vintage, whatever you want to call them. Very, very cool. Fly's been doing these for a while. These new ones look incredible, highly detailed. I love the new figures. I don't know if they come with the car, if they're an extra purchase. I believe they're going to come with them. I'll take a guess. Look really cool. Again, highly detailed. Moving on to some Rust version Porsches. Yes, we do have the Rust series. We spoke about that in an older news episode. Here are 4 more Porsches. I love this idea. They're barn finds. It's a new series that they've started, the Rust collection. I think it's called the Oxidide. Looks really cool. Again, they are going to be continuing this series. You'll see some more in a tick. We'll get some trucks. I'm a huge fan of the trucks. I've got a couple of MAN trucks in my collection from Fly, the flat nose. These look really cool, race trucks. I think they're going to be a hit. They are huge in Europe. I do like them. Do you like them? Let me know. Moving down to the Renault 5 Bond car. Really cool to see a movie car here with a figure done by Fly. We're used to movie cars, but not from Fly, or in this capacity, I guess. Looks very, very cool. The Renault is one of my favorite cars. Bond's really cool, and you don't really think of Renault Turbo 5 and Bond. So really cool car on that one. We do have the Renault Rust. I did say there was another Rust version coming. Yes, it's a series that they're going to continue. Again, they can do this with every mold that they do, and you can have a barn find series, and you can actually have it modeled on your truck. Really, really cool, Renault. And we also have another close-up of the London to Sydney Porsche, which I'm a big fan of. Of course, being Australian, Sydney's mentioned in there. This is highly detailed. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Very excited about this one. I hope a lot of Aussies are. Big thank you to John, who did put a comment on my last video explaining a bit of history from Wikipedia about this car. Thank you, John, but I'm looking forward to this one. But let's move on to the next manufacturer. So let's check out BRM, of course, 124 scale. I bang on about them all the time. I love them. It's good to see other brands coming back into the 124 scale realm, but let's check out BRM. We have seen these cars, but these are better picks from the stills of the video. The Porsche with the wing, 124 scale, huge Porsche fan. This is a must for me. We've also got the Porsche without the wing, so we've got a variation here. What liveries, what colors, I don't know. Looks incredible. Moving on to my favorite, of course, the Datsun 240Z. I'm gonna say it again. Please do BRE. Please do the Datto 510 in the future. Have a twin pack. I think a lot of people were happy with that comment. Let me know again in this video. Good to see a better shot of that. We've got two GT40s here. I did skim past these last time. We've got the GT40 Mark 1, and we've also got the GT40 Mark 2. Very, very early prints, as you can tell. Again, an exciting car to have in the 124 scale. We also have the Ferrari Sonico. This looks incredible. I am a big fan of BRM, so it's going to be very hard to impress me from them because I love what they do, but this one looks incredible. And then a car that I actually thought about, the Ford Capri. And here it is here in an early print form. Again, we're getting close to these cars, hopefully being released soon. Madrid is around the corner. The Madrid show, I believe a lot of these will be either out or shown by them. Don't hold me to that, but Madrid is the next big show where a lot of this stuff will be refreshed and shown, and hopefully some new stuff. So there you go, some news from BRM. I'm excited. Are you? Let me know in the comments. So let's slide on over to Sideways and check out what they were showing. We have spoken about these cars, we have seen them. These are just better picks from the still shots from Slot Pixels video. First up, the Porsche, big fan of that. You know, I'm a Porsche fan. I think a lot of people are Porsche fans, but especially from Sideways, this one's gonna be a banger. We have two Porsches here, the vintage, the retro, the cool race car, the massive body kit. Love this, can't wait to see that finished. But probably my big pick out of the bunch is the big beaver tooth grill BMW. This looks really cool. In matte black it does. When it has a livery on it, am I gonna still like it? I don't know. But as it sits, I'm a big fan of this one, so I can't wait to see that finish. So yes, we have seen these better stills taken from Slot Pixels video. Thank you, mate. Go check it out because you get to see more on that video. But there you go, some stuff from Sideways. Next up, Hobby Classics. In my opinion, the biggest mover and shakers within our hobby at the moment. They have a very impressive website with retro, vintage, and new slot car items to purchase, but they've also gone very heavy into R&D, and 2023 looks exciting for them. So stay tuned to the middle of the video. There's another product from them with another brand, but let's talk about their cars on display first at the IME. We have the Peugeot rally car. It is the Red Bull livery. I believe this car is in conjunction with Scale Auto. Good to see two brands coming together. Moving on to another cool car, the Glickenhaus. Again, we are spoiled for options this year. I can only say the future is getting better with the slot car. When it comes to options of cars, we are very spoiled. The Glickenhaus. Citroen, if you're a Citroen fan, this one is awesome. Yes, it's not a race car. It's more of a, if you like it, buy it car. Well done, it's well finished. I do like it. Will I purchase it? Probably not, but I'm glad that that option is there if someone likes Citroens. Moving down to the Renault 11. Yes, this did get, I guess, cleared up with me on my last video. I did not know what car this was. A subscriber did say, Trav, it's a Renault 11. Can confirm, yes, Renault 11. It is a Rally 1987. Looks pretty cool. Is it for me? Probably not, but again, options is great. This one is definitely for me. The Merc, the Art and Senna Merc, awesome. Awesome. It looks good in the print. I can't wait to see it finish. Yes, it's going to be silver. A legend drove it. What more do you want? Really cool car. It is left field. I like left field. This is a must for me. So the Merc Art and Senna. We've got the Say It delivery van, just the shell. Again, options. I believe this is going to be their resin kits that you can purchase and do what you want with. They may even finish them off. I'm not 100% sure, but this is just the shell. Onto another van. I've called this the old van. It's obviously got Exxon and Scalatric all over it. Looks really cool. I love this stuff. Yes, we don't have to always buy race cars. Some more options. And some track shoulders. Now I did say they do parts, pieces and everything between plus cars. They've also got some track shoulders coming out. Stay tuned, I'll get some more info on this. These look impressive. Again, options when it comes to doing up your track, buying a car, whether it's figures, whatever it may be. Hobby Classics are really going places, so stay tuned. Midway through this video, there is something more coming from them, which is very exciting, but there you go, some stuff from Hobby Classics. So next up, a brand I hadn't heard of prior to the IME event. So a massive thank you to Slot Pixel who have posted this, allow me to use stuff from his video. Otherwise, I've never heard of this brand. And doing the news, this is why I love it. I'm learning stuff all the time. I'm learning about new brands, new items. I'm hunting daily for different stuff. So doing the news has really given me a new lease on life when it comes to the slot car world. And I don't think these guys are going to disappoint. Moralic had a really good showing. Let's kick off with an absolute banger, the Lambo. This looks impressive. A big fan of the Lamborghini. It's the Countach. Really cool car. What a way to start off with Moralic. Our first car we've seen from him on the show itself. Moving on to the Pikes Peak Pug, the Peugeot. I did show this in the last news. Now it's a finished shot in its livery. It looks really good. I'm a big fan of Pikes Peak. I like hill climb cars. This one is probably a must for me. It looks really cool. Onto some trucks. I'm a big fan of trucks. I have some in my collection. I love haulers as well, but it's good to see we have some options when it comes to trucks. Onto a Seat. Now these stills that you're seeing, I've paused the video because there's a couple of interesting cars I'm about to point out that I did not know about until I watched the video. So first is the Seat, but what excites me the most is what is next to it. I believe this is the 240 RS. And it's in the Rothmans livery. So we do have another livery of the 240 RS coming in the Moralic brand. Really cool to see. But then I looked up in the top right hand corner and I was judging before I saw the RX-7. This is what it is, another JDM beast. I was thinking Starin or RX-7, but I went with the RX-7 and I read the logo and yes, it is an RX-7. So we do have an RX-7 coming from Moralic. Awesome for the JDM collectors. That was a really good race car in Australia, so hopefully I will reach out to them and see if there's any Australian liveries going on those cars. If there is, I'll be very excited, but I will definitely reach out and let them know, hey, check out Bathurst, we had some cars. So we do have a Mazda RX-7 coming, the 1980s version. Also beside that was an earlier Evo, I think it's the Evo 2 or 3. Without getting a clear shot, I don't know, but it is a Mitsubishi Evolution. I believe it's number 2 or 3, can't remember, but it's cool, it is the older version. And I did say haulers. Take a look at this. We've got two here. I believe one's the Mustang hauler, it looks like, and the other one has got two other cars on it, which are really a bit hard to see at the moment with the early release kit. And that's the best pick I can get from the video. So I will reach out to Moralic, see if I can get some news from them and let them know about the Australian livery RX-7s. But very exciting. I will be keeping my eye on Moralic. So next up, another brand that I've heard of because of the IME and Slot Pixel. It is Road Resins. Now, I was trying to find their logo. I had to go to Instagram. It looks like a new page. Really, really cool. Now, if you're into the rally raid style slot cars, this is definitely up your alley. I do like these. I just came back from the Slot Car Festival. If you didn't watch the video, my latest one where I've showed you what I purchased, I do have 3 rally raid sets in there. I'm a big fan. They are hard to find. It's good to see someone else is making options for us. They are showing off the Toyota Overdrive Repsol and I believe a second livery as well. Again, it looks like resin prints. They had some chassis on display. I don't know if that were theirs or if they're selling second-hand chassis. Let me know if you are watching Off-Road Resins or Slot Pixel. Let me know if these guys do make their own chassis. And they also showed the Audi e-tron, a new version of the e-rally or the e-rally raid. Really cool. Again, I'm a huge fan of this series. I mean, I collect slot cars, so it's hard for me not to be a fan of anything in the hobby. If you haven't seen my latest video of my haul from the Slot Car Fest 2023, I did have some rally raid sets in there, which are very hard to find. Really cool. I know these people now exist. I'll reach out to them, see if I can get some more news, and maybe let's see if we can get something on the channel from them. So another new brand, Off-Road Resins. I told you, I'm learning something every day. So to round off the car news, let's take another look at Advanced Slots Nissan 240 RS. These are better picks taken from the video that Slot Pixel took. These are shaping up to look really good. I'm excited about it. I don't know if the Rothmans 240 from Moralic is the same print. I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes. Slot Pixel, if you are watching, if you do know, are they using the same mold from Advanced Slot? Please let me know. Or have I got that car completely wrong from Moralic? But I believe it is a Rothmans 240 RS. I wouldn't think they'll go to the trouble of making another print. Let me know, but this is very exciting. I'm a huge fan of JDM. So there you go, the IME car news done and dusted. Stay tuned for the next little bit. We do have a really exciting product from Hobby Classics and another brand, and I think everyone's going to be interested in. So for the last piece of news from the IME Expo before we go into the regular car news is a really cool product, and I believe it's a joint operation between Hobby Classics and Time Slot. Now, Time Slot was very hard to find their logo. There is a web page. I'm showing this still now. It does say coming soon. There is an email. I will reach out to them and see what else they're up to. And it looks like if you go watch the video from Slot Pixel, you'll see this in rally track side by side. So if you are having a 4-lane, I guess, race off or a 1-lane race off, you can have them timed either side. Of just the start finish have to be next to each other. And by the looks of it, you can also have normal timing systems. So you just have a standard track runs through the timing system. I don't have any more information on it. Go watch the video, put it in English subtitles. You will get some more info from that. Really good watch. The whole video itself is exciting. Looks like it's going to be a banger of an event in Madrid. I am actually going to try and go to this one in Madrid. It will be the second show. Let me know, Slot Picks, if I got anything wrong in this video, but I believe this was the first show of this style. I have to be honest, it's very similar to a show like the UK Slot Fest, which is really good to see. We've got more options again, and this is their first attempt. So watch this space. I will try and get to Madrid and do the video, of course, in English for the next one. I will chat to Slot Pixels offline to see if we can get that to happen. But a new timing system with I guess a different take on how they do timing. 2 rally tracks side by side. I think that's pretty cool. Plus, you can time a normal track. So that's a wrap up of the IME news. Now let's check out some regular car news for Thursday. So let's kick off the regular car news with Revo Slot. Now I found this news posted on Pendle Slot's Facebook group. Really cool news. We are getting a Corvette C5 from Revo. We do have 2 liveries. We've got the Le Mans 2000 Car 64, the Le Mans 2003 Car 50, and we've also got a white kit, which is really interesting because you make whatever livery you want. You do a street car color. So we do have a Corvette coming from C5. I think this is a must for me. I'm a big fan of Revo Slot, obviously the little brother or sister of BRM, so the 132 scale. Really cool cars, but we've got a Corvette coming. So next up, some news from Scale Auto. They have announced as of today, the Porsche 963 is available. Very exciting. I really do want to get one. Let me know in the comments if you are getting one. If you do get one and you put it on your track, please send me some video and some pics of it. I'd love to get this on the channel up and going. But very excited to see if you have been waiting for the 963. Well, it's available today. So next up, a little bit of sad news for us from Le Mans Miniatures. Good for them, but sad for us. If you did want the Bugatti T59, which I only mentioned not long ago, I think 3 or 4 news episodes ago, it is sold out. So if you are sitting on a fence about any car, including Le Mans Miniatures, grab them. This sold out very quick, and I can see why. It looks stunning. So some sad news from Le Mans Miniatures. A fair warning, if you do want their cars, you've got to jump on them hot. This one looked good, but sold out. So next we have Scale Electric with a pre-order announcement for their Cobra 289 Targa Floria Twin Pack. 1,500 of these are only being made. The pre-order was announced on their Facebook page. If you do want this, jump on it. Not like the last car, because if it's sold out, it is sold out. So if you want the Twin Pack, jump on it. Also, I am working out the finer details on a free giveaway coming up if you do want to go visit the Hornby Scale Electric Museum, have a coffee and have a look around, and also visit their shop. You might find some bargains there. Stay tuned for that in the future. We are talking about that behind the scenes, but if you do want this Twin Pack, jump on it. One more time, the Cobra 289 Targa Floria, 1,500 pre-orders. Get on it now or it will be sold out. So next up, some more news from the legends at Hobby Classics. I did tell you these guys are killing it. This is a really cool idea. Now, if you do like 1/24 scale cars, or if you want to get into 1/24 scale cars, this is a good option. They are selling pre-mounted cars in all different shapes and sizes and liveries. The gearing, the chassis itself, I'm not 100% sure what they are running. I will reach out to them, but this is a cool idea. So there you go. If you're a 1/24 scale fan, another way to buy some cars. If you're not, give them a try. But I will try and get some more news on these for you for the next news episode to find out what they are running underneath. So next up, some news from NSR. The F1 2022 is coming in the Aston Martin green, or livery if you want to call it. 2 car options here, car number 5 and car number 18. You can see the numbers change and also the driver. An update to my F1 2022s I received from NSR. I have set 2 of mine up, one for plastic, one for wood, to see what's better on my wood track. Unfortunately, this track is giving me some hassles, so I will try and do my best to get that up and running ASAP. If not, we'll just go straight to plastic. But stay tuned for that. Apologies to NSR, I am trying to get this track running. The cars are right here. Also, they are showing the Pink Pig. I'm a huge fan of the Pink Pig. If you haven't watched my latest delivery unboxing from Slot Car Union, I received a Pink Pig, or the livery itself. Really cool car. I found these on Mr. Slot Car's Facebook page in Australia. So really cool to see some NSR cars coming. Also the giveaway, I will be announcing this Sunday. I'll do the video for the announcement for the giveaway itself, which will be happening next week. So stay tuned for that. If anything changes, I'll let you know. But tune in on Sunday for the giveaway video for you to join. So yes, I'm giving away an F1 2022 in red. So that's a wrap on today's episode of That Slot Car Guy News for a Thursday. A massive thank you to the channel news sponsor, Slot Mods. Please check out their socials linked in the channel description and this video description. Please support them, they do support us. And also a massive thank you to Slot Pixel, his YouTube channel, and him himself is an absolute legend. I sent some photos to him when I was at the UK Fest. He sent some photos to me at the IME. We do try and help each other out. He does regular news and reviews. It's in Spanish, but you can put the captions in English. Check out his latest video on Tuesday. It was the IME expo itself. Really good video, really good watch. Jump over there. If you like what you saw today, you'll see more on his video. And hopefully I can catch up with him and we can do a video together. So stay tuned for that. Also the NSR giveaway. I haven't forgotten about everyone. Yes, the red did win. We are going to do a giveaway. I will try and make a video on Sunday announcing the giveaway and giving you the options on how to enter for this, which will run for a week. So hopefully this Sunday I'll post it and the next Sunday we'll do the giveaway. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Look out for the community tab on the YouTube channel, but the giveaway is definitely happening. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. If you do like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, hit the bell icon, the notification button for when I make new videos. This is helping out the YouTube algorithm. Yes, the dreaded algorithm. We are behind the 8 ball when it comes to Lego, diecast cars, and RC cars, but we are making up some ground. There is some more YouTubers out there in my space, the slot car space, which is really good to see. So if you aren't helping me, please help them or help us all if you could. That'd be great because we do want to become as big as the other hobbies. And if you do want to help, there is ways you can do it. I don't normally plug these, but I will today. We have Buy Me a Coffee, membership to the channel, Patreon, and I do have a Slot Car Union affiliation link, which what that does, if you are purchasing from Slot Car Union, I'm not paid or sponsored by them. They have provided me a link to provide to you. If you use my link, when you purchase something, credits are built up so we can buy some stuff from them to create some giveaways. So again, I'm not getting paid by them or sponsored by them. They've just given me a link. If there's another company out there that would like to help the channel in any other way, please reach out to me. I am open. I don't promote everything, but if it's directly helping me, the channel, and the viewers, and of course the company itself who are providing that, I am on board. But be safe, take care, support your local, support Slot Mods. Ciao. Today's news is proudly brought to you by Slot Mods, established in 2008, makers of the finest slot car raceways in the world. Let's race.